Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the very cool looking grind skin in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to start out with the eye socket area. So we're going to draw right in the middle in between the eye, so just going to draw two lines like that first, and then we're going to go up. So this is gonna be kind of like the eyebrow area. Same thing on this side. And then once we have those slant, we're gonna come back down right around here. So slant it back down. And then now let's just go ahead and draw in the eyeball inside first. So for the eyeball inside, I'm just gonna draw just kind of one curve on the top like this first, on each side. And then once we have that, I'm going to draw in the bottom curve, exactly the same. So just basically two almond shapes. Okay, and then from there we're going to draw in the, the bottom of the eye socket. So I'm just going to draw one slant coming down, and then go back up. So same thing on this side, down, and just go back up. Alright, so that's the eye area, and then now let's come down and draw his nose. So right in the middle, you can make a little point. Just gonna draw like a kind of flat triangle. Alright, so now let's continue on with the face paint, which is really cool. On the side here, I'm just gonna draw one line, kind of like a bracket right around the eye to the nose area right here. And then we're gonna slant it in. It's kind of like the cheekbones, and then we're gonna slant down. So this is gonna be his chin, so we just kind of connect that. Okay, and then once we have this shape, let's just go ahead and finish up the side of the face here. So I'm gonna extend the line a little bit. This is gonna be his jaw, and then from this point here, just go back down into the cheeks, or I mean into the chin. Okay, and then for the little marks, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Let's just draw a V shape. And then just go back to the corners here. Okay, yeah, very cool looking mask. So now let's go ahead and finish up the top. So I'm just gonna close this off first. He's got a bandana around his head. I'm gonna extend it a little bit. And then from here, I'm just gonna go up, pretty much just a half circle or like a bow shape. And then to add a little bit of detail here, I'm just gonna draw one line across and then a couple of lines just to show kind of like cloth. Alright, and then from there now we're gonna draw in those, looks like hair, but it looks like rubber tubings with little caps on them. So I'm gonna start right here in the corner. Just gonna draw like a little curve coming down, and then from this I'll just go back up, just come across, just go back up into the face. Okay, so same thing here, just curve it down and then go out, just come across, go back up, and then now on the ends here I'm just gonna draw a line, just gonna have little caps there, and then in the middle here I'm just gonna draw in two lines. Alright, so that's his head, and let's move on to the body. And the body is actually very easy to draw, even though it looks very complex. So we're going to come down for his neck. So this is right on the corner here. Just going to slant it inward a little bit. Now close that off with a curve. That's going to be the collar. I'm going to give it another curve here for a shirt collar. And now it's got a vest. So this is going to be the collar for the vest. So just come out behind the neck, and then just come back into the collar right here. Alright, and then for the vest down here in the middle, I'm just gonna continue the line, just go all the way down, going down all the way to his waist. We're gonna come back up here, right around here. It's gonna be his shoulders. Come out. It's gonna be his little vest here, and then here. Come all the way down to here and close it off. Same thing on this side. And then let's just go ahead and finish up the belt right here so we know where we are. So right here, I'll just close it off. So that's gonna be the top of the belt. And then here, I'm just gonna add one section, just one rectangle. And then let's add a couple of loops. This one here is kind of off-centered. And then right here, it's got kind of different buckle, but I'll just add in 2 lines. Okay, and then let's finish up the details in here. It's got a little, kind of like a little dog tag here. So let's draw a little rectangle and then just 2 lines going up. Alright, so now let's go ahead and draw in his arms, and then we'll add in some more detail to the vest. So here's his armpit area right here. Come back up here for his shoulder, come down, and then go back into the armpit. Alright, so let's draw in the other side first. So here's the armpit, we'll come across. Here's the shoulder, just come down a little bit and then just go ahead, go across and connect that. Okay, so now for the bicep, curve, start right under here, curve, and then we're just gonna dip this in and just close it. Okay, and then lower arm, we're gonna flare out, go back up here, flare out. This one's gonna turn, this one is straight down. Close it off, and then one section here, one little rectangle, and then for the fist, come down with a hook, just the back of the fist, turn it, and then close it. Alright, so let's draw the other side. It's gonna be pretty much the same. Bracket, again, start down here, and then we're just gonna come in and just close it off. Lower arm, we're gonna flare out, and then this one's gonna curve, this one is straight down. Close it off, and then one section again. And same thing for the fist here, little hook. Back of the fist, turn, and then close it off. Alright, so now let's add in those cool muscle strands on his arm. So right here, just gonna draw one curve like this and then another curve on this going this side. Okay, so same thing here, curve, curve. And then right down here, draw one line down, and then one more in the back here. Okay, so start on this corner, just come down on the back, another line. And then I'm gonna draw one more going this side, just kind of go in, so it should be a little triangle in here. Okay, and then lastly, let's add some detail to his vest right here. On the shoulder, I'm going to draw 2 lines. And then just come down, I'm going to draw 4 lines going down, across. Okay, and then for the zipper, we can add in, yeah, these are the smaller detail. I'm just going to add one little line here on each side. And it's got some little details here. So I'm just going to draw, come down. Just come across and come down. So right here, come across, come down. And then for the details here, I'm just gonna draw 3 lines. The vest detail. Alright, yeah, it looks complicated, but it's actually very easy to draw, right? Alright, so now let's draw in his shorts, and right in the middle here, come down, little line, back to the middle, add an extra fold, come back to the side here, now come down, all the way down, come back here, go down, and then just close it, should be a little slant going up. Okay, so same thing on the other side, this one's slant down, use the other side for reference. Same thing here, and then when you close this, this should be slanting this way. Okay, and then for his lower leg, so right here is about his knee. So So I'm just gonna draw a little, kind of like a little bracket coming in. And then its lower leg's gonna be here. Gonna flare out. Come down. This one is straight down. I'm gonna close it off early for its high top. Extend that line and then just come down first. Close it with a slight curve. And then the bottom here is just gonna be a dome shape. So we're gonna come down and then come out more on this side. Close it off and just add in one little section for the sole. Okay, so same thing here. Right in the middle here, I'm gonna add 2 lines coming in. That's his knee. So we're gonna flare out for the lower legs. Slight curve. This one is straight down. So close that off and then extend it for the high top. Come down and close it with a slight curve. And the same thing here. This one's coming down, dome shape. Come out more on this side. Close it and then one little section again. And then it looks like it's wearing some tights down here. So I'm gonna add a little line there for each side. Okay, and then coming back up here, let's just go ahead and finish up some details. These are easy, just on a short. Let's draw an extra line. It's got 2 pouches on the side. So these are really easy. Just 2 rectangles. And then for the flap, just kind of come in, little angle and go back out. And then it's got, looks like a little chain here. So I'm just gonna draw 2 little curves. And that is it for this grind skin. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.